What is this? Hello. Ay, qué bueno. Okay, thank you. Bye. I just got word that the coffee is ready. Ba-ba-ba-da-da. What the heck is happening here? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Don't mess with me. I don't know what this is either. All right, let me make that go away. Wait, is it still happening? Oh my God. I don't know how to make it stop. Hold on. Oh. This is crazy. Ah! Oh my God. Oh my God, that's terrifying. All right, make it all stop. How do I make it? How do I take it all off? There we go. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I am so sleepy. So do I, Ramona. They just told me that the coffee is ready at my hotel. I have had no coffee. I'm so tired. This time, baby, I'll be bulletproof. So I had such a good day yesterday. I sold 2 shows to Kevin Hart. And had really good meetings. And I had dinner last night with Ludacris, who, by the way, doesn't like to be called Ludacris. He likes to be called Chris, which is his name. And I kept calling him Luda, which he was probably like, can this girl? But he and I are actually new friends because we're going to be working together on a project. But he's very smart. Very smart. And I was listening to his story about how he wrote What's Your Fantasy was his first like big hit. And we were talking about how he knew he was going to be a success when he was young. He was in college, right? When What's Your Fantasy became a hit. And he dropped out of college to become essentially Ludacris, right? So, oh yeah, Elizabeth, you have to tell the boys. So anyway, we were talking about it, and I was saying, like, how did you know you were going to, how did you take that leap of faith, like one song? And he was like, everybody around me was telling me that, everybody around me was telling me that I was going to be a success. Everybody was telling me that What's Your Fantasy was going to be #1 and that my next song, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, but I never listened to anybody. I always listened to myself. He's like, because none of those people had to live with my decisions, and none of those people were going to have to take care of their families and do whatever I had to do. He was like, so when What's Your Fantasy came out and hit #1, for those of you who don't know that song, because I'm sure there are some of you that I don't know what that is. What's Your Fantasy is, I'm trying to think of any part of it that's appropriate to sing. I want to get you in the back seat, windows up. That's the way we like to. Oh my goodness, it's too funny. I can't think. My brain is going through all the lyrics right now, and I cannot think of any part of it. What's your fantasy? Anyway, so it got me thinking about how many times it's not what they know. So often it's not what they know. It's not what other people know about you, what they assume will be your path, what they think is best for you. It's what you know. It's what you know is right for you. It's what you know you should be doing. Here's the thing. If you make a decision and it doesn't work, if you make a decision and you need to, you make a decision and it goes bad, the decision's on you. It's you. You made the decision. But when you do things for other people because they think it's the right move or they think it's good for you or they think it'll be profitable, and then you, happy birthday, psych, and then you fogged up, fog alert, ripped the pants and ripped the shirt. Okay, let me focus. Y'all stop sending me lipstick stuff and birthday messages for 2 seconds because I haven't had coffee and I need to focus. What I loved about his message was he spoke very clearly and very specifically about making intentional moves for his own life based on what he knew to be true about his capabilities and his talents. He never listened to anybody else. Even as a young man, even as a 20-year-old kid, when other people pushed him in this direction or other people pushed him in that direction, he had the sound mind to go, no, I have to do it this way because these are the only life choices I can live with. And I thought, golly, I did not have that at 20. Y'all, I was making all the wrong decisions, all the wrong moves, and I was looking for somebody else to blame it on all the time. And I'm like, how does somebody get such brilliant, clear self-awareness at 20 years old? Like, anyway, he made What's Your Fantasy, and that song went on to become a hit. And then he made, all these other songs, Throw Them Bows. With your fly ass shoes and your open toes. Throw them bows. And then even moving into acting. I mean, people told him to focus on music, not to go into acting, but he knew he could do it. He did Crash. I don't know how many of you remember the movie Crash, but he was brilliant in that. And then he did Law and Order. Brilliant. And that now he's in Fast and the Furious, which is a billion dollar franchise. It really is amazing how it is what we know. It's what we know. When we believe it, we can make it happen. It doesn't matter how many people around us are cheering us on, championing us. If we don't believe it, if we don't believe we can make it happen, if we don't believe we can make the move or stick to the decision or whatever it is, how many times have you told a girl, one of your girlfriends, girl, you need to leave him. Girl, you need to come on now. And she's like, I know. And you know the I know is just to placate you. Like, she's not going to leave him because she doesn't believe it. She knows it, but she doesn't believe it. There's a difference between knowing it and believing it. And I am telling you that people can't make a move until they believe it. Because when they do it for other people, it never works. How many times you tell your girl to leave somebody and she does, and then you find out they got back together 14 hours later? Because she didn't believe it. She did it for you, not for her. It is so much what we know and so not about what other people know. Sometimes other people know it before we do, but the lesson is figuring it out yourself. Other people can point it out to you. So many people said to me, even taking this job with Will, you should do it, it's Will Packer. You should do it, it's Will Packer. Nobody ever said why it would be good for me or what I would bring to the table. People were just so impressed that I could go work for Will Packer. And that drove me nuts. Because how is that a good decision for me? How is that a good decision for me? All you keep telling me is, it's Will Packer, it's Will Packer. Okay. Like, I had to believe it. I had to really sit on it, sleep on it, pray on it, and then believe it for myself. I had to get up and believe that I could do this job. Believe that it was the right job for me. Once I believed it, I was ready to go. But anyway, when I was listening to him talk, I was just so impressed with again, like I said, his self-awareness, but I really took away the lesson in that conversation. And the lesson in that conversation was, it's not what they know. It's never what they know. It's what you know, and it's what you believe. And I was like, damn, Chris, that's deep. And I told him that I do coffee talk. I was like, listen, I do this coffee talk. And he was like, I want to see it. So I showed him, and he was like, oh, that's dope. And I was like, yeah, it's dope. We're so dope. And I told him, I said, I'm going to tell them what you said. It's really, really important. It's not what they know. It's what you know. And that is the greatest lesson. The things that you know about your life are going to be the best for you, because again, even if we are so dope. I know. Oh, Jane, you're on my Instagram. Even if you make a mistake, or even if you don't love the decision you've made, if you truly make the decision for yourself, you'll always be okay with it. It's only when you make the decision for someone else based on what they know and not what you know that you will resent it. I showed him the coffee talk from yesterday. Don't fight for somebody to love you, fight for somebody who loves you. And he loved it. He was like, yo, that's so smart. That's so real. I'm like, yeah, that's what coffee talk is. Okay. Revolutionary. So anyway, I really wanted to share that with you, because when people start telling you what is right for you, when people start saying things like that to you, it's not to say that you shouldn't take counsel from those closest to you, because obviously people who love you want, almost always, not always, want what's best for you. But again, it can't be based on what they know. It has to be what you know and what you believe. That's what it has to be. If you operate from that place, and like other people can see the greatness in you, but if you don't believe it, how many times has somebody told you you're beautiful or your body's banging or whatever, and you go, me? No. What? What? Because you don't believe it. So when I have body dysmorphia, do you know how long people were telling me I was beautiful and my body was something and blah, blah, blah? It did not matter what they knew. It did not matter. I didn't believe it. I didn't see it. So it literally did not matter to me what anybody else knew. Same thing with parenting. It doesn't matter what they know. Let them know it. You have to know it, and you have to believe it. Other people tell me, I can't believe you took your kids' ice cream and wasted it. All you taught them was wasting. Girl, if you don't shut up and get your stank, judgy ass away from me, because here is what I know. What I know is that I will raise children who see people, who look them in the eye and say, thank you. And if I have to waste $3.87 worth of ice cream at Dairy Queen to prove a point and teach a lesson, I'm going to waste it all day. You know why? Because I work hard for my money. So hard for it, honey. And ain't nobody going to tell me what to do with it. So, if you walk in what you know, walk in what you know. It's never about what they know. Who cares what they know? I sound like an Alicia Keys story. I'm just telling you. When you make decisions and it is based on what you know and what you believe, nobody can tell you different. And truthfully, the most beautiful times in my life are the times that I recognized the beauty in me on my own. On my own. Just kidding. I won't do that one. But when I was able to see it through my own eyes, for real, on my own, that's the best, man. You could stand in my ear all day and tell me what you know. But until I see it, until I know it, it's just noise. Blah, blah, blah. So today we shall all walk in what we know. Okay, Joanne, I'm glad you brought up the dish soap, Joanne. I kind of like the people that watch Coffee Talk and try to check me. Makes me really happy, actually. Makes me think. I appreciate you, Joanne. Joanne's comment was, but you got mad about the dish soap because it was wasteful. Yes, I did, because there was no lesson to be learned there other than don't touch what does not belong to you. You do not have the right in this house to take something I purchased or your father purchased without asking and use all of it to be wasteful with nobody's permission. This house does not, this is our house, but that is my dish soap. That was my ice cream. I paid for it. I was allowing my children to eat it. And if they don't have manners and they're not respectful and they act like little savages, then no, they don't get to eat that either. And I'm going to tell you, Joanne, I love you today. I love you. And I'm so glad you brought it up because this is what people think about. This is what they think about. Oh, she got mad about the ice cream, but she threw away the ice cream, didn't care about being wasteful, but she freaked out about the dish soap. Yes, because the dish soap did not belong to them. It was not given to them. They did not ask my permission. You see, the difference is, had they come to me and said, Mommy, we want to put dish soap on the slip and slide. Can we use some? I would have put some in a small cup for them and said, absolutely, go nuts. But how you going to take my whole bottle of brand new dish soap that costs more than the damn ice cream? And ain't nobody need that much damn dish soap? Where are you sliding? Where are you trying to slide? Are you trying to slide to go see your grandmother in New Jersey? Nobody needs a whole bottle of dish soap on a damn slip and slide. Okay? I grew up, we had wet banana. Okay? We didn't even have slip and slides. We had the damn wet banana, and you could only slide about this far before you got grass burn on your ass because you came off the wet banana. I would not have dreamed of taking my mom's stuff without asking her. Y'all, my mother was quick to Daffy Duck the shit out of me. Y'all remember Daffy Duck when the bill went all the way around his face? I don't spank my kids. I would spank them if I had to. I probably have twice in their whole life. I don't have to spank them because I take their ice cream and because I make them work off a bottle of dish soap. So, but that shit is hard. And you will not take stuff behind my back and use it wastefully. No. Negative. And listen, I already earned the title as meanest mom in America. I got to keep it going. No, but Joanne wasn't trying to check me to hurt me. She wasn't trying to check me to hurt me. Joanne was saying, talk about this. No, Joanne loves us. No. Don't come for Joanne. That's my girl. Listen, we use cardboard on snow. Okay? My mom was like, you don't need a sled? How does this look like? James Way? Funtown? No. You could get cardboard like everybody else and slide down the hill on some cardboard. And let me tell you, we learned to love that cardboard. We sure did. We were not mad. At the cardboard. Anyway, I love you guys. All I'm saying is, it's never what they know. Oh, Joanne, I know who you are, girl. I know what's right here. You and I are. It's not what they know. It's what you know. Just hold on to that. And when people tell you that you should, I'm not saying that you shouldn't take counsel. Listen. But don't make a move till you know it. Till you feel it, till you know it, till you believe it. Ooh, garbage bags in the snow work too. That's real. Hey, hold on. They changed my Facebook. All these things are so weird. I love you guys so much today. Oh my God, she said we didn't get gloves. We got socks on the hand. Oh my God, I love it. It makes me so happy. Thank you to everybody shared. You want to know what meetings I have today? I'm meeting with E. I'm meeting with, hold on, E. I'm having lunch with my executive from Universal. Then I'm meeting with Style Hall. Then I'm meeting with the CW. And then I'm meeting with Will. And then I don't know what I'm doing. I want to go to set and see my movie. So we'll see. Anyway, I love y'all so much today. So much. Have a great, great day.